Hello, Miss International fans from all over the world. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Well, depending on which part of the earth you are right now, my name is Stefan Diaz. I am the marketing director of the Miss International Beauty Pageant, and welcome to the very first edition of our Miss International Live. And today, well, actually, this is the first time ever that the Miss International Beauty Pageant is going to conduct a live interview to our expected delegates. So they haven't come yet here to Japan, but we are trying to get to know them a little bit better. And it is an honor for us to have our very, very first special guest for today or tonight. She was born in Minneloa, New York, and lived in New York through the age of 5 before her family moved to sunny North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She's going to correct my pronunciation later on because I don't know how to pronounce the places that she has given me. Well, she currently resides in South Carolina, the same state that she represented during her national pageant. So please welcome the very beautiful and very charming Miss U.S. International 2020, Maritsa Platis.
Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
Maritsa.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm so happy to be here and with everyone online at home. How are you all? Hi.
Hey, it's around 10, 20-ish there in South Carolina right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Ele-
it is.
10, 20 in the evening. Could you hear me?
Oh, sorry. I think it went out for a second. Now I can.
Okay, again, I said it's around 10:20 in the evening right now in South Carolina. It's
Yes, it is 10.
it's almost lunchtime here in Japan right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
Very
that
late.
explains why I'm a little bit hungry. Well, right now it is really an honor to have with us Miss U.S. International, who is only 19 years old. And it's funny because right now I'm talking to a teenager, right?
Yep. But I'm really wise, so.
And next week you're gonna turn 20.
Yes, I'm so excited. Next weekend, and then I will be 21 in Japan when I compete for the title. So I'm really excited for that.
Now you're a teenager, and then you'll be coming to Japan at the age of 21. And here in Japan, the legal age for drinking is 20. It's funny because sometimes we
Wow.
have this kampai thing wherein drink some wine or champagne, and then the teenagers could not join that part. But
Oh,
those who are 20 and above, they could just at least do the kampai and then sip a little bit.
little celebration, little.
So
cheer
it
for
has been a
everyone.
few months already since you were crowned as Miss U.S. International. Can you please tell me right now, how do you feel? Has it
I
already
feel.
sunk in?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Has it already sunk in? The fact that you are a national queen.
It has sunken in, but I'm still living in this dream right now. It's so surreal. When I won, it was just so overwhelming, so crazy to see that all my hard work paid off throughout the years, and then officially becoming Miss U.S. International was more than what I expected. But ever since then, it has been so rewarding, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this amazing organization.
Yeah, and also, aside from the fact that you were crowned as Miss U.S. International, I have actually read in your the one that you submitted to me that you are not just a beauty queen; you are an academic achiever. You said that you were awarded the President's Honors List at your university for the highest academic achievements, and you are actually majoring in public health, and you plan to pursue a career in pediatric neonatologist.
Yes.
I'm not sure about that one. Can you please explain a little bit about this major?
Yes, so I want to pursue a career as a neonatologist, is which works. A neonatologist works in the NICU, works with children, and performs surgeries on babies who are sick and that need help. So I technically want to just be in the unit and working with young infants, and I was inspired by my cousin who was in the
Mhm.
NICU for a couple of weeks And so ever since then, I've been really inspired, and I love children. So having those two with science and the love for children together would be a perfect career path for me.
So what's the big difference between the normal pediatrician, for example? Because we've heard the profession pediatrician. What's the big difference between a pediatrician that we normal people know versus the pediatric neonatologist?
So a pediatrician, you can have your own practice. You can have your own office. You can actually work at someone's office, someone that
Mm-hmm.
you know, their office, and if you're qualified enough, you can be a pediatrician. But a pediatric neonatologist is one that works in the hospital in the NICU. So you're in there working with children that are sick, that are born, and then they have these problems. And so this neonatologist or pediatric um, NICU specialist will go in and help the child from the starting point that they are born until they are healthy again. And so that's really where I want to be. I want to be from the beginning of their lives and be throughout that journey to help parents overcome the obstacles with them. So that's where I would want to be. And that's the difference between the NICU and being a pediatric neonatologist, and then one being just a pediatric doctor in a office or an office care.
Okay, so it's not really like a child nurse, so to speak. It's totally
No,
different. You have different
totally different.
specialization.
Yes. You
All
are
right.
special
Good. Good to know.
specialists in the
Something that
office.
I have learned for the very first time. I have to be very honest. I haven't heard of a pediatric neonatologist, and I have to memorize and to pronounce it properly because I haven't heard of such a very novel profession. Actually, it is. I'm sure it takes a
It's
lot of patience
it's
as
very
well.
specific. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
very specific. When I told my advisor in college what I wanted to be at the University of South Carolina, she goes, "Whoa, wow, you're really specialized." And I was like, "Yep, I know what I want to be right now."
And not only that you are going to pursue this one, of course, you have been doing very well with your schools, with your academics. So it seems that this is really what you call your real calling, so to speak. Like this is really what
Yes,
you wanted to do. Because if it's something that you really love to do, you
I
would be
love.
on the upper rank of your dean's list, or what do you call it?
Of course, I believe that being academically strong is so important. Throughout my life, I've loved school, loved performing in different activities, being a part of theater. So I did school and theater, and I have a love for science, which really um, stems to my passions and who I want to be when I get older. So being a pediatric neonatologist has been something I thought about for a really long time, and having those amazing teachers guide me to the path of who I want to become has really helped me. And I'm so thankful for educators here in the United States and those who have helped other students, especially now during this time of COVID.
That's
They're
true.
really ones to thank.
Yeah, and well, probably this is going to be your life in the next 5 to 10 years. However, before pursuing that, you are also very much involved with this initiative that you call the Cradle of Love.
Yes.
Can you
So
please share us about this wonderful initiative that you have?
Yes, so I created Cradle of Love, which is an initiative that's very passionate, near and dear to my heart. This initiative was inspired by my cousin, who unfortunately passed away to co-sleeping in SIDS. So ever
Mm.
since then, and SIDS is sudden infant death syndrome, and so ever since then, I've been inspired to impact families in my community by giving them baby items that they need, cradles and cribs that they need. That way, they have that financial support and stability. They don't need to worry about that. They can just worry about helping their child. I also did a research study, which is on my website, about infant deaths and the co sleeping rates. And a lot of people prefer co sleeping, which is their preference. But I'm just here to educate parents who don't want to lose their children to an unfortunate event that I've experienced in my own family.
Uh-huh.
So ever since then, it has been something so important to me. I have done fundraisers. I've went out to restaurants, and I've sold many items that I've made earrings I've made. That way I can raise money for the families, raise money so that people can be supported and not feel so hurt during this time, especially during COVID. So many families are struggling. So many people want and need help, and I'm there for them.
Great. It's really amazing to hear from you. Very young age, you have already started such a very wonderful initiative, and I hope that many people will be very much aware about this one as well through the title that you have right now.
Most definitely. I definitely want to bring this to the forefront, and especially with the UNICEF Foundation, with the Miss International organization.
Mm-hmm.
I believe those two can really help, and I can do some fundraising as well for the UNICEF Foundation.
Great. Now, let's go to a little bit more serious one because we don't have much time. I want to test your pageant answering ability. I'm sure you're ready for this one, right? I just want to clarify to the people around there, this is not something that we have rehearsed. She has no idea what the questions will be. So I'm just going to ask her rapidly, and then she'll just answer me in 20 or 30 seconds, okay? Just like how you do it in pageants. All right. We have here number one. Question, what do you think is the relevance of beauty pageant in today's society?
I believe beauty pageants in today's society is more than just beauty. It's more about the women inside and on the stage, inside and out. The benefits of beauty pageants equip women for the skill set that they need in the real world. When I think of myself on stage, I don't think about the crown and sash. I think about the impact I can make on my community and the world and those around me. I believe that being a queen is more than just being about yourself. You need to be so caring, so vulnerable to others around you, because that way they can relate to you. And being the ambassador of peace and beauty, you want to cultivate the world around you and include everyone, because everyone is different in this society.
Thank you very much. Question number two. If you were to choose between your love life and a crown, which would you choose and why?
I'm sorry, love life?
Your love life or your crown? If you were to choose only one.
Okay. My love life with a relationship with family, right? Or just
Or let's say your boyfriend, or let's say, for example, your boyfriend says, oh, you're gonna be, if you were to choose between this crown or me, which would you choose?
Oh, I would say that the person that you're with should really be the person that is your cheerleader and that helps you along the way. They shouldn't hold you back. You should
Mm.
never hold yourself back for anyone. So I really think that if they're not there to support you, I would choose the crown, because you must do what you want to do in your life. Succeed, prosper, and then later on settle down.
Yeah, perfect. It's true. Number three, what do you think is the biggest challenge being faced by young women today?
I think the biggest challenge today is body image. Every time I go on social media, I see so many influencers and so many celebrities pushing this envelope of being perfect, and nobody is really perfect. I'm not even perfect. No one is except God. So I believe that we face this challenge every day, looking and comparing ourselves. And I believe that in order to do that, we need to put down the phone and just say, you know what, I accept who I am and I'm perfect in his eyes.
Good. Well put. Well put. Now, let's just go to the final question because we don't have much time anymore. Um, what does the Miss International title mean to you?
The Miss International organization means so much to me. When I first got this welcome into this organization, I had no idea what I was getting into. Then, when I started studying about this organization, it really opened my eyes that this organization involves inclusivity, it involves diversity, and we must embrace those things, especially in the world climate right now where everyone is just so separated. We need to come together. And the Miss International organization is something I've never seen before. I am a proud Greek American, and being able to say that with this sash on as Miss U.S. International is so empowering to me, and it's more than just any organization that I've been involved with.
Thank you very much, lovely Maritsa Platis from the United States. And before we say goodbye, I just want to know where did the family name Platis come from originally?
Originally, it came, well, it's a Greek last name. And
Greek.
so, Greek last name. So it came from Greece.
Greece, probably many, many
Yes,
generations
my
ago.
father. My
Your
father's last
father,
name.
yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Maritza. As much as I would like to chat with you, and then I would like to know more about you, but we really have to end this one because this will be the standard we're gonna have for the next interviews we're gonna have here in Miss International Live. But I would like to thank and commend you for your brevity, for the courage to do this very first one. I am so happy to have met you here online, and we are very unfortunate to announce. It was very unfortunate to announce to everyone that we could not do the pageant this year, but we are hoping that everything is going to be fine by next year, and you could all come here to Japan and celebrate the 60th Miss International Beauty Pageant.
I can't wait. Thank you so much for everything. You are amazing, and I love this organization. And everyone out there at home, I hope that if you ever get a chance to compete at Miss International, you go for it.
Yeah, and please follow Maritza on her Instagram account and our Miss International Instagram accounts so that you can see what are the things happening within the organization, and also to the delegates that will be crowned in the upcoming months. But so far, we already have Maritza over here as one of the confirmed delegates for the 60th Miss International Beauty Pageant. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and hope to see you once again in the Miss International Live.
Thank you so much, everyone.